This is section 8.6, part 3 of solving rational equations. Okay, then I'm just going to go through two more examples. We've already went through the steps on how to solve this. Okay, so again, the first thing we needed to do as we look here at question number 3, the first thing we needed to do was be able to factor out our denominators if we need to. So in this case here, we are going to factor out the trinomial x squared plus 7x plus 12, factors of 12 that add to 7, and this ends up being x plus 4 and x plus 3, and it's the same thing for both. So as you notice, the parts of the denominator we have are x plus 4 and x plus 3. So that's what I'm going to multiply my equation by. We're going to multiply it by an x plus 4 and an x plus 3. Okay? And I'm going to distribute that. That's all going to be over 1. Distribute that to each part here. Okay? So, once I do that, first fraction is going to be x. First fraction is going to be 1 times the quantity x plus 4 times x plus 3. All over x plus 4, x plus 3 equals, top part's going to be x plus 4, x plus 3, all over x plus 3. And then that's going to be minus 6 times x plus 4, x plus 3, all over x plus 4, and x plus 3. Okay. Now, domain, in this case, x cannot be, if you look at your denominator, can't be negative 4, and x cannot be negative 3. Those two things will make the denominator 0. And now I can cancel. So I cancel here and I cancel here. Those two are the same. I'm left with a 1. Don't forget, you got to have something there to place it with, and it's not 0. This x plus 3 cancels out with this x plus 3, and I'm left with an x plus 4. This and this cancel, and this cancel, and I'm left with a minus 6. Okay? So when I combine my like terms, x minus 2, I add 2 to each side, and x equals 3. Now again, got to check. If I look here, my answer compared to my domain, are there any conflicts? There are not. So my answer is just fine. Okay. All right, let's take a look now at another example here. So, again, first thing I want to look at here is to factor out anything I can in terms of denominator. So, here I can factor, this is factors of negative 30 that add a negative 1, or x minus 6, x plus 5. I don't need to factor the numerator at all. Okay, all I need to worry about is my denominator, and then the parts of my denominator are x minus 6 and x plus 5. So that's what I'm going to multiply by. Okay, so now when I do this, this one's going to get a little bit more challenging because it's got some more stuff to it. So I'm going to take x minus 4 times x minus 6, x plus 5, all over an x minus 6, equals 1 times x minus 6, x plus 5, all over x minus 6, x plus 5, plus x squared plus 4x times x minus 6, x plus 5, all over x minus 6, x plus 5. Okay, so domain, x cannot be 6 and negative 5. Those are my domain values. Okay, and now I can cross some things out here. So X minus 6 crosses out. X minus 4. X plus 5 left over. These two cancel out. I'm left with a 1. These two cancel out, and I'm left with an x squared plus 4x. Okay? Now, my problem's a little bit different, because now I've got two binomials here that I'm going to have to FOIL. Okay? So first times first is x squared. Go outsides, that's going to be 5x. Inside is negative 4x. Last is negative 20. And I got to combine my like terms. And I'm going to rearrange my right side so that it's in order of powers. Okay, so now I got to be able to solve this for the variable of x. And I notice that my x squared terms are exactly the same, so I'm going to go ahead and subtract my x squareds. They'll cancel out, and I'm left with an x minus 20 equals a 4x plus 1. And now I just need to finish solving the equation. So I subtract x, subtract 1, divide by 3, and in this case x is going to equal negative 7. And as I look at this answer compared to my domain, it doesn't have any conflicts, so I'm perfectly fine, and that's my answer. Okay, so as you can see, some of these can get kind of long, a lot of work to do sometimes in terms of factoring. Okay, and in this case we had a quadratic equation rather than a linear because we had a squared term left over. All right, this concludes section 8.6 part 3 of solving polynomial equations. Okay, don't forget to make sure that you complete your WSQ once you are done viewing this.